with you.
I know.
You have to tell him. It's going to be in the papers.
I was with somebody else.
Yeah, I know.
No, not Alan. After Alan.
No, we...
Yes.
No.
Stop it. I need you now more than ever, and you are falling apart on me.
She's fighting for her life. Pat, it doesn't matter if she's screwed one guy or 100, as long as she never does it again.
Pat, this helps us. Okay? The DA's whole case was about how Candy was so in love with Alan that she killed his wife. Now, if she was with someone else, that means she wasn't hung up on him. Now they got nothing.
When Betty Gore came at Candy Montgomery, she was no longer a human being. She was an animal in search of prey.
I don't know if final summations are all that important to juries.
To a woman named Betty Gore, an event of massive tragedy took place June 13th, a Friday the 13th. And this case will end very nearly on Halloween. Maybe there's something involved here we can't understand. Something greater than all of us.
The reality is, there's not a single shred of evidence to suggest that Betty ever held this axe in her hands.
I don't know, and I won't pretend to tell you that reading a news account of The Shining, an axe murder movie, would drive somebody to do this. But doesn't it suggest to you why the axe was involved? And who got the axe?
I don't care what all the psychiatrists in the world say. There's just no way that you can open up somebody's mind, look into it, and see and decide what they're thinking or how they're considering something or what they were feeling at any given date or time.
John Steinbeck once wrote that there are those among us who live in rooms of experience that you and I cannot enter.
You're not gonna pick up an axe and swing it 28 times, 41, however many times it was in this case, and not know what you're doing.
If you're worried about whether or not Mrs. Montgomery will ever be punished, don't worry about it any longer. There will never be a day in the life of Mrs. Montgomery that she will be able to put out of her mind that she committed this act. She lives in that room of experience, and it now constitutes a cell, a jail cell. And Betty Gore, she threw away the key.
Now, in a murder case where there's two people involved and one of them's dead, well, you're only gonna get one version of how that event took place.
Does there exist a reasonable doubt in this case? No. There exists hundreds of reasonable doubts. Good luck to you.
Now, I appreciate the time and attention that you have given to us. You've been very attentive to this entire presentation. Thank you.
That's it?
Now?
I still say crime of passion. It's okay, friends. Don't you wish you loved someone that much? They loved you.
Mr. Foreman, has the jury reached a verdict, sir?
Your Honor, we have.
Where is Sherry?
Read the jury's verdict. We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty.
Congratulations, Candy.
Order! Let us clear the court.
She left my baby.
It's truly a jury of her peers.
Didn't care whether she lived or died.
All right.
I'll talk to the judge. Get you out. Don't you dare. Reward, I have to say that I wasn't surprised. Exactly what we expected. As we've maintained all along, she's innocent, and now she's vindicated.
Oh my God. It's just so great that everything can just go back to normal.
Candy, it'll never be normal. You know that, right?
Well, sure it will be. I mean, even Alan gets it. I mean, people just want to move on.
Look, you might want to consider a fresh start.
Oh. Where is Sherry?
Probably busy keeping her husband away from you.
So next time you're sad because you didn't get what you want, you just wait. Because God has something even better for you.